Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the MOTORCOP Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
You know they can't see you right now, Freebird, right?
Yeah, that's what I was up for. No, I can't see shit.
I'll see you in a minute.
I'm lagging like hell.
Well,
what?
I'm definitely going to have to get some pictures of the goats I bought to put on here. If y'all know,
names?
I bought some goats. The granddaughter named the two right now. The little girl is named Susie, and the little boy's named Max. I just finished.
Oh, that ain't what I thought you were naming them.
Nah, that ain't worth a crap.
Well, that's what the grandbaby named it.
Well, yeah, but you're the one's going to eat
And then
it.
we're not eating them.
She don't watch a podcast. We can call her whatever. We can call her podcast.
So I've been talking to a lady.
Lexi will probably help.
As soon as we get off here, I got to send her some money to hold another goat for me.
Oh, shit. Another go-goat.
No, I ain't letting you do it. I ain't letting you spend all that money on no goat that ain't going to give us anything.
You're getting more silver. Are you going silver fox on us? And what the fuck are you drinking?
A little C4, bro. Low C4. Right.
Well, hope everybody's been having.
I just had a haircut. I cut all the gray out.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
My headphones just like
somebody magical.
I heard your damn connection.
Ain't my connection.
So hey, Jim,
Russian collusion.
All right, the newest thing I got to put it is not up on there. I'm going to put it up tonight. I just got it in. Got this
Do we even have?
Got this cup.
Do we even have pictures of this?
Stainless steel cup here.
I don't have one of them cups.
It says says MOTORCOPs, Guardians of the Street, like the shirt does. And then on the side right here, it's got the thin blue line thing that says strength, brotherhood, spirit, honesty, bravery, and stuff, like the T-shirt. I'm gonna put them up. I think they probably.
That actually looks fancy. Is that engraved?
No, it's printed on there. I just got it in. I had it made. I'm not sure the price. I think they're $20 or lower. There are pictures.
Did you get one?
I just made it. I'm the only one that has one.
Hey, my dad says next time you get over there near Angola, he wants some damn bumper stickers.
What's the matter with the feed?
I showed my dad the podcast. First thing out of his mouth is he wanted bumper stickers. I was like, that's actually quite funny.
You Florida people.
It's funny.
Well, Savakit, I'll trade you because I see you just got some out too. We can trade.
Yeah, you can trade. He'll roll his panties up and put it in there for you if you want.
Kelly says she got the shirt she had made to honor her brother.
He already gave them out to the goats.
No.
Oh shit! Is that what you're feeding the go-goats?
No.
Yeah, he done. Go-goats are doing 8 panties.
If anybody wants any merchandise, I got this shirt on. You know, it spells "fuck you" on it. You can go. You can go to the website MotorCopChronicles.com, which is up there, or go to the Etsy store, MotorCop Chronicles Podcast, and get any of them if you want. If you were a Patreon, you would be able to see I put videos of the goats up there. The Patreons did see.
I got pictures as soon as I got them. They were cute.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it on my Patreon.
That's because you're not on there no more, you cheap bastard.
Cheap bitch.
You never re-upped. You're not even a hang-around no more. You're welcome, Tim. So,
just because my credit card got declined don't mean you kick me off.
Oh, yeah, it kicks you off automatically.
Yeah, it does.
Shit.
That's the same shit that happened to me.
That happens when you having some when you get through a divorce and shit happens.
Yeah. Cards just don't work.
So if anybody does want to get extra episodes and videos and pictures and all that fun shit I put up, you can join the Patreon. If you're not, I know times are tough. You can ask Freebird and Holster. Freebird had to save that. He had to save that $3 a month. So that's the lowest tier.
Off he don't need.
$3 a month. For what he spent on that C4, he could have got a whole month of Patreon right there. But anyway, I'm not gonna say that. But if you can't afford it, I understand times are tight. Other than that, you can go to mypatriotcigar.com, use the promo code MotorCop15, or use some cigar, say 15% off, or send some to Holster since he's never had any, and probably never will. But
dick.
Other than that, like I said, we could start this roller coaster up. I got some fucked up stories today.
Freebird, I'm gonna have to send you my hair routine.
Yeah, you have to do that.
I'm starting it off tonight.
Yeah, I got last on this deal. Somehow I drew the last short straw.
Yeah. But we're going to the great state of California, in the San Francisco area. You know, the San Francisco treat used to be a rice-a-roni. Rice-a-roni used to be the San Francisco treat. Now it's fentanyl and shit. So, but it's about to get even shittier. Okay.
Well, San Francisco's in that reparations talks.
Well, they're taking more. They're taking 9 different traffic stops away from law enforcement, saying you can't make these pretextual stops for just for the violation. Yes, we got the list. Now, I've actually got a video. We're gonna watch the video on it, and then we'll talk about it, because this is just some great shit right here.
Cleveland woman who left her 16-month-old daughter home alone for 10 days while she went on vacation in Puerto Rico.
This freaking woman looks like she's on Dateline NBC with that all
policy adopted by the San Francisco Police Commission now instructs officers.
Now, this police commission, from what I understand, I don't know if I'm correct or not, but it looks like to me is that this police commission is a bunch of civilians. It's not cops. It's one of this civilian shit. So you know where this is about to go. Yeah.
Not to pull you over.
Yeah, the policy by the Citizens Oversight Board was adopted as part of an effort to curb racially biased traffic stops.
Bullshit.
The hell?
Bullshit. Let me tell you what on traffic stops. I make traffic stops.
90% of the time what color they are because of the window tint.
Most people have window tint, or the car's going by you, or it's dark. You can't see who's in there. This is bullshit. This is just straight. Everything's racial now, but I'm pulling them over because they're black. It's bullshit. I'm so sick of hearing it. I'm just so sick of hearing it.
I got that one time, and I'm like, you stand out here and you tell me what color some is in that car.
Exactly.
You can't tell.
Police say it will make it harder for them to prevent some crimes from happening. Here's NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana.
According to data from the California Attorney General's office, black drivers are pulled over 6 times more often than white drivers for things like broken or not functioning taillights in San Francisco.
It's because their taillights don't fucking work more often.
Let me tell you this. 15 years ago,
It's not racist. It just happens.
Yeah, 15 years ago, before all this shit took place, I got accused by someone in the one of the office secretary women that handled the tickets, made the comment that I was pulling over more women than I was men. Okay. Well, do you know why I was pulling over more women than I was men?
Women drive like shit.
No, because I worked a day shift. I worked during the day. These were soccer moms and shit and stuff that didn't work. All the men were fucking at work, okay? So, yes, I'm going to pull over more women than men because the men are working in the house we're at home, okay? They're working.
That's some sexist shit.
You can call it sexist, whatever you want, but it's the truth. Yeah, we do X-ray vision.
Whenever they put you inside a predominantly black neighborhood and say, well, you're arresting mostly black people.
Well, that's because
I don't see white people on a daily basis. They're not supposed, they don't live there.
Just like this guy made this comment, okay? I live streamed on TikTok one of the parades that I was riding a motorcycle in. And you can see all the people out there, even afterwards when I was working the crowd, we were out there. This guy made a comment. I don't even know who he was. He's like, look, I'm not trying to, the wife actually saw it. I didn't see it. The guy says, I'm not trying to be racist, but I ain't seen no white people yet. Yeah, well, there was. I was just the one filming it. There was, it's like, so if we make an arrest, guess what? It's most likely going to be a black person because it was like 99% black people out there. It's not nothing biased.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Some of them is the best damn parties.
Well, I'm just saying, it's not nothing racist about it. It's just the majority of people that's in that area.
In L.A.
That's a fact.
To many observers and people who've been cited, those kinds of stops can seem racially biased.
Yeah, I've seen it. Every time that the police stop somebody, is always a black person or a Latino person.
Of course, I'm in a Latino neighborhood. Or a black neighborhood.
She sees it. Look like she sees it all the time. Now, where the hell is she at? She got a job, or she just out there watching cops pull somebody over?
I think she killed a freaking Himalayan cat.
She's sitting there watching cops because they ain't nobody hired her ass.
I think she got a Himalayan cat thing around her neck or something.
I have never, not once, I swear to you, see that they stop a white person.
According to the majority on the police commission, the newly adopted policy addresses those concerns. It instructs officers to deprioritize certain traffic stops.
So what is the heart of what this policy does? It identifies 9 vehicle code infractions that have been proven to have no public safety benefit.
These are the 9 low priority traffic violations.
Here's some of them right here. These missing or expired registration tags. So
you're just going to have to be driving around on a expired tag.
Yeah, now if you live in San Francisco, I would never buy another. I would never renew my fucking tags ever. No license.
Ain't gonna stop you.
No license plate light. Obstructed license plate. So I'm just going to, you ain't going to see it anyway because I'm just going to get a cover and spray paint it black and put it over my license plate because you can't pull me over for hiding my license plate now. You can't pull them over for having non-working tail lights or brake lights. So when people get ass-ended because their fucking lights don't work, yeah, okay. Oh, and well, items affixed or hanging from the window. So, I mean, I always thought that was stupid anyway.
But it's a felony force. That's what they mean.
But you basically, it don't matter. You can drive the most unsafe fucking vehicle.
Now they're just going to be driving around in 4-wheelers going, oh, you can't stop me anyway, bitch.
Yeah.
Commission has directed the San Francisco Police Department to adopt its policy. They include infractions like having no registration or an expired registration tag or having decals stuck on or hanging from a window. The police department has 90 days to implement this new policy, but not everyone on the commission supported it. The policy was adopted on a split vote 4-3. Commissioner Deborah Walker is among those who are skeptical.
What LA is doing, which is what...
Now, don't get this woman voted against it, but she ain't really... She's still saying that other different stuff needs to be done. She's just as woke as the rest of them.
State has actually adopted is when you're pulling somebody over, you have to record why you're pulling them over on camera. So it brings a consciousness to this process that seems to be working because their actual racial bias numbers are down.
Members of the Police Officers Association oppose major parts of this new.
What?
They stopped pulling people over. That's why. You know, when you start, when I could tell you, people don't already want to be police officers in America. They fucking don't. So when you keep doing this shit and making their life harder, guess what? You're going to get less cops that want to do more and even less until eventually, guess what? There won't be any racial bias because they won't fucking stop a single car.
Oh, yeah. This is just...
They'll just stop doing
They're
it.
considering legal action to block or delay it. Members say some of those traffic stops lead to major arrests.
Laws like this,
I'm sure the union's fucking going crazy,
changing and making it very criminal friendly to be here in San Francisco. And I don't think we should be making laws and policies and changing policies that are criminal friendly.
This split vote by the San Francisco Police Commission comes as voters are currently being asked to consider Proposition E, which partially deals with the powers of the Police Commission. If passed, Prop E would require the Police Commission to seek out broader public input before making changes to police policy. In San Francisco,
you know what they should do? I'm going to tell you what they should do. They should take that police commission and crumple it up and throw it in the fucking trash, okay? Right. None of these people know anything about being. Let's get rid of all the traffic laws. Just like, I mean, how's legalizing drugs working out for y'all over there? It's the fucking land of zombies. Y'all got maps on where watch to not step in human shit on the street. Okay, took a beautiful city like San Francisco, and now it's San Fran shitco or whatever it is. I mean,
I think it's only a matter of time. You know how they used to have insane asylums? I think they're going to have like insane asylums, but for people that do drugs.
It's ridiculous.
Drug asylum where they just stick all these people hooked on fentanyl in this giant place and let them all zombified, like, walking around high as shit all day, just because they can't ever be a functional member of society.
Let me back in.
Are you okay?
He's got a speaker on again because I can hear ourselves echo, but.
You know, Iceman was telling me how he missed you. He says it's shitty when you don't come over and hold his hand. Anyway, yeah, that's.
Yeah, I can't wait for all the shit that comes out here. If you live in San Francisco, I would move.
I would have moved a while ago.
Yeah, I would have moved a while ago, but it's getting worse.
At this point, homeless.
Well, hey, who's gonna pay? Who's gonna pay for them Who's gonna pay for them reparations out in San Francisco?
Nobody.
All you got to do is tell them that you're an immigrant in New York, and they'll pay for the rest.
This next one is whole stairs. This story from last week, but we're getting to it now. New Jersey, another great place.
Oh well, this one actually, I seen it when it went viral on the internet. So basically, this wonderful New Jersey police chief, he's the Jersey Shore, and he definitely acted like he was on a fucking reality TV show, because while this sergeant was out on this traffic stop and conducting a DUI investigation, the chief decided he was going to walk up and ask him about uniforms and jackets, and then order him back to his office now, and started physically grabbing a hold of the officer. At which time, said officer used extreme patience with his chief and backed him up and really got tired of getting touched. And we're going to say the officer assisted the chief onto the hood of the patrol vehicle. And then it said time, the chief is now retiring.
I think the sergeant should have handled it a totally different way.
What was the problem?
I think he should have went to jail.
Let's watch the video. You'll see.
Car registration has expired. Well, a new policy adopted by the San Francisco.
Pull it up and put it to the shoulder.
Yeah, didn't have body cam. This cop put it in the truck.
What is it? The RMA.
I am not the police, okay? I came here with the ambulance. I want to make sure you're okay.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. I'm asking you if he's RMA or not.
Oh, yeah, no.
What?
Yeah. I get that. I'm not saying you aren't. I just want to make sure your head is okay. It has no other injuries that we need to be aware of.
I can't get any.
Can you tell me your first name at least?
First of all, why do you get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Look, and tell me what's on the back of it.
Oh, they washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
Come over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Over here.
Chief, I'm on a DWI.
Get over here.
I'm on a DWI. Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Get over here.
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. You have a problem? You grabbed me. Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him in. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him.
Drunk again.
Only thing I can say right here, this must be an appointed.
Look,
this must be on appointed chief, because if he's an elected chief, okay, yeah, he seems to be a little bit drunk. But with this, personally, me, this was my chief. I would. Yes, I would have looked at. If I was a sergeant, I would have looked at the officer over there. I'd say, look, the chief might be intoxicated. Start handling this DWI. I'm going over here with the chief. I would have handled it like this. This sergeant, he flew off the handle like that fast. Okay.
But
like I said,
it brings to mind, I wonder if the chief does this often. Like, and this is why the officer actually kicked his body cam on.
I don't know.
Like, is this chief usually drunk driving around the town?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like I said before, I made a comment online too. The chief is wrong, but the sergeant could have handled it totally different. If this would have been a sitting sheriff or an elected chief, this sergeant, I can guarantee you, he'd be looking for a fucking job.
Fired.
He'd be looking for a job right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
He could have handled this. He could handle this a totally more professional way. If he's a sergeant, we're not done yet, so we'll just watch.
These are these.
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away from everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
no, I'm
please,
not in trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in trouble.
Stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop,
You're
Billy.
Billy. Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first.
See, my thing, they got 4 other cops there. Like I said, as a sergeant, I'd have said, look, I'll handle it. I'm going to go handle the chief. I wouldn't have let him make an ass out of himself like that in public. So obviously, I think they probably had some beef going before this.
Obviously so. I had to have been.
What, 40 years? He was supposed to retire this September.
So, like I said, to me, the sergeant, the chief being unprofessional, the sergeant was being just as much unprofessional. All right, he could have showed this man a little bit of respect, is all I'm saying. So anyway, he's retiring. It's done. I would not work for this guy that's a sergeant either because, anyway. That's my opinion.
It sounds like it's more they're leaning toward his way. So that sounds like the way that it's going.
I kind of agree with you. I mean, the DWI, it wouldn't have changed in 5 minutes. I think I'd have handled it.
Especially since medical was there trying to give the person medical care anyway. So it's like he could have said, hey, start handling that. I got to take care of the chief. And it could have been handled totally different. Like I said, everybody's
but
like,
you also don't know. That could have been 2 1080s too, and he could have been, an FTO teaching these guys.
Well, I don't know.
But we don't know.
I still think I would have handled it different. So anyway,
I ain't never seen no bullshit like that.
If you're the boss and you're drunk, don't go to work.
Just
don't go to work.
It's New Jersey. He's probably woke too. So talking about the sergeant.
Sure, man.
All right, Freebird, we're going to go to Massachusetts over here.
What are you drinking?
It's my turn.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah, finally your turn.
I gotta be up all night remodeling. No.
I got you a video too.
Oh, I got a video. Great. Roll that beautiful bean footage. So we're going to Boston, not Boston. It's right outside of Boston. I don't remember the name of some podunk town in Massachusetts. But apparently it's not podunk enough to have somebody get caught by a detective sitting outside of a hotel, I guess, someplace.
Leave the light on for you.
Apparently the detective noticed that he was sitting there for an extended amount of time, 30 minutes or so, and not going into the hotel or this business, and decided to search the vehicle. So upon approaching the vehicle, he sees, just like everybody else, there's drug paraphernalia rolling, just laying there around, and decided to search, and he comes across the crack and a grenade launcher.
No, a rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher. Yeah.
Two different things.
So,
yeah. Shoulder one.
If it was a water cannon. Yeah. So apparently the dude was going to smoke crack and launch a rocket. I guess. I mean, that's.
I don't think it was loaded.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was unloaded.
A bizarre arrest in Sutton earlier this week. Police uncovering more than just drugs when searching for a suspicious vehicle here. They also found...
You could tell he wasn't like fit. That shit would have been done in the South. Would have been like, dude, where'd you get that? You got rounds for it? Let's go shoot it.
Yes, where we gonna find this thing from?
Let's go blow some shit up.
But apparently it was unloaded.
Yeah.
And it was unloaded, but then they didn't know what the hell to do with the rocket launcher, so they had to call the ATF in on this.
Why did you fire the rocket? Well, I had to unload it.
Yeah, right. Like it didn't exactly come with instructions. I just figured squeeze the trigger, it was going to come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The officers, they say that it was surprising as well. And tonight, we're hearing from detectives on the case and the charges the owner of that rocket launcher is now facing.
I've never found a rocket launcher before.
All I got to say is I'm glad I don't have to wear a hat like that.
Yeah, that's what they used to call that. When we had baseball, when I did JUCO ball, they call it a cocksucker.
I don't know. I just never have liked those hats.
It looks like, I like the flat ones, but it looks like that one got too much heat and it just melted.
Looks like it's on Viagra.
We found narcotics, guns, stuff like that before. But the rocket launcher was definitely a first.
Detective Alexander Sinney of the Sutton Police Department was monitoring a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot of the Red Roof Inn on Wednesday. Little did he know, he was about to uncover more than just narcotics.
He said he was monitoring a suspicious vehicle. It's like, that's called...
I've never seen a Red Roof Inn that wasn't a fucking crack hole, man.
It's like, I'm going over there to see what I can find.
Right, he found it.
So we searched his vehicle. We located a small amount of narcotics. Towards the end of the search, under the back seat in the truck, I located a rocket launcher.
Inside that vehicle belonging to Harvey Johnson Jr. of Spencer, Detective Sinney made a shocking discovery, an M190 U.S. Army rocket launcher. Harvey Johnson Jr. now faces charges of possession of a Class B substance and possession and control of an incendiary device.
We searched the rest of the vehicle once we were able to determine that
possession and control of an incendiary device, I have a fucking lighter in my pocket.
I mean,
like an incendiary device is a very vague fucking statement.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's got instructions.
They were stretching to find a charge for that grenade launcher.
Yeah, no shit.
A rocket launcher, that's a stretch.
I can't even fucking that is a law, an incendiary device. I bet you the barbecue fucking weekends are fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't you like that? Millie? That's a felony.
If it would have been a water cannon, I'd have let him go. I want you to smoke crack and go hit that crowd with that water cannon. See, everything would have all been good.
Well, next, we're is it me? Y'all just stopped. Y'all just stopped talking in the chat completely.
And open all the fucking fire hydrants.
we're going to Louisiana now. We're going to do Louisiana. This one here, I found a video on it, but it was it's such a bad video, you can't even make nothing out on it. So I'm not going to show the video. I'm just going to show you a picture.
Oh, dirty pictures.
Oh,
I mean,
this guy right here,
very well trimmed. He's got a double, triple chin thing.
Oh shit! Apparently I got my video. I can't figure it out.
So
yep.
Anyway, this happened, I believe, in Jefferson Parish. Let me see.
No,
where that's at? Jefferson down south.
Yes, this was in Jefferson Parish, which is right outside of New Orleans, and also most of the West Bank.
South.
Anyway, this guy he was an inmate from the Jefferson Parish Correctional Center, escaped custody behind a West Bank hospital after he made off in the patrol car after pepper spraying the deputy this past Sunday.
That's because he didn't carry a taser.
I want to know where he had the pepper spray.
Taser.
I got a whole bunch of questions on it. Jefferson Parish Sheriff identified the escapee as 51-year-old Leon Ruffin, who is facing charges of second-degree murder, aggravated assault, felon in possession of a firearm, and other offenses. This happened at the Oshner Medical Center on West Bank in Terrytown. I know exactly where that hospital's at. After having a seizure earlier in the day, which I don't believe he actually had a seizure. He probably faked it. As he was about to be taken back to lockup, he created a disturbance in the back of the sheriff's vehicle. When the deputy got out of the vehicle to check him, he pepper sprayed her. So first of all, you don't play the games. I will, when you're especially a female buyer. First of all, I want to know what a female is transporting a male inmate off of a secure premises by herself.
Because there's 2024.
There should be at least two. There should be two deputies there, especially with the female.
Because they short-handed down there because they can't get enough criminals to go to work for them.
Well, the deputy was still in possession.
They keep having sex with the fucking inmates.
The deputy.
Yeah, they keep having sex with the inmates. You right?
The deputy was still in possession of her pepper spray as well as her stun gun and service weapon. So I want to know where did he come? Where did he get this?
Belt in the back seat?
Did he find it laying in the back seat because somebody had left it there? Did somebody not check their unit? I don't know. They never say. The deputy fired 3 shots, and he wasn't hit, of course.
How the fuck?
So they did find the vehicle abandoned in Algiers.
Yeah,
lower income.
Algiers, ain't that shit in the Middle East?
No, that's lower income area.
From Baton Rouge.
They did
right outside of Nambia.
They did I think they recaptured him on the East Bank. Of course, the deputy that was pepper sprayed is in good spirits. It's not going to kill her or nothing like that. My question is, they never say where. Well, it showed on the video. As soon as she opened that back door, he sprayed her in the face. She backed off. She created distance, which was good. But he just ran around. I don't know. He ran around the unit, jumped in the driver's seat, and took off.
You're supposed to fight. Remember that training? Remember the base training? You're supposed to grab that something and fight.
First of all, female should not have been.
You're supposed to swack, and you're supposed to back, bitch, back.
Female.
That's what you do at the girl.
Female should not have been transporting a male out of the correctional facility by herself like that. Sure. Second of all,
it's not 1980.
Anybody who knows, before you put like on a shift or anything, you always check the back seat of your unit to make sure it's clear and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, there's all kind of shit. I mean, like I said, where'd he get the pepper spray? She's lucky.
You got a shared unit.
She's damn lucky. That's all I gotta say. But he's back in custody. More charges on him. That was a big fuck up there. So it could have been way worse.
Well.
This is the story I switched on you, Holster. We're going to the great state of Florida. Is the chat broke or y'all just stopped talking?
Actually down here where my wonderful children were born.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the chat. I mean, just quit.
What? What, the Facebook chat?
Ain't all the chat. I just ain't get nothing. So go ahead.
Oh, shit. Either way, so down in Bayfront, so St. Petersburg, Florida. Somebody decided to get in a motorcycle accident, so they took him over to the hospital. The police officers decided to take the man's wallet and everything and handed it over to security. Security decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and steal $100 cash out of this guy's wallet and his credit card and run down and use it while this guy's in the hospital. Well, of course, they got the security camera footage of the security guard stealing all the shit, and son of a bitch is in custody. So I can't believe that.
Shit.
I mean, you are unfortunate enough to get fucked up in a motorcycle accident, get transported to the hospital, and then you get out and you got robbed. And the worst part is it wasn't just some dude that found your wallet on the side of the road. It was actually somebody that was trusted with it. So that's kind of really shit.
I do have a video of it.
Oh, come on now. Why did he get all the videos?
A bizarre arrest
got a video
in Sutton
too.
Earlier this week. Police uncovering more than just...
time, your credit card is being used at a Walmart. Not only that, somebody who is supposed to be providing security is charged with the crime. Well, this actually happened to a man after he was hurt in a motorcycle crash earlier this month.
Fox 13's Ariel Placencia spoke with Pinellas Park Police, who explained how they were able to solve this case of fraud.
This story begins in Largo at the intersection of Belcher Road and 126th Avenue North.
He was a motorcyclist that was involved in a crash.
Pinellas Park PD is talking about Carlos Roman. Seriously injured in the February 12th crash, Roman was taken by ambulance to Bayfront Health in St. Petersburg.
During that transport, his belongings were transferred to Bayfront, and those belongings were placed in a secure location.
Roman eventually got his belongings back, but it didn't take long for him to realize something was missing.
He contacted us and reported that his credit card had been stolen, as well as $100 from his wallet during his stay at the hospital, and that credit card had been used at a location here in the city, the Walmart.
When this Walmart surveillance video was recorded, police say Roman was still in the hospital. But video shows a man using Roman's debit card at the self-checkout to buy almost $160 worth of merchandise and gift cards.
That is a common purchase that people make when they're using somebody's credit card fraudulently.
Police say this video helped them identify the suspect in the case as Irvin Green, a 29-year-old security guard.
That's just fucked up. He must have thought that dude was going to die or something and took his shit.
Right. Like, but you think about it, it's like, damn, I wonder if this dude did it a whole bunch of other times, just didn't get fucking caught.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't his first rodeo.
He knew what he was doing. He went straight for that damn gift card.
What, is this racist because he black?
What? No, because once again, this is St. Petersburg, so the odds are so is the victim.
I think all these stories are racist. Everybody we cover is all black.
It's very possible.
Can't help that's who's breaking the law.
Right.
That's him. I hope.
It helps. He's very light skinned, so he's probably mixed. It was the white half of him that committed the crime. Where the fuck did Freeberg go?
Done lost him again too.
Yeah. No, he just didn't want to read the next story. That's what it was.
Why you keep leaving?
Well, there's a little button there that says mute and end call, and apparently the end call is not the mute button. Just to let you know. Apparently it cuts everything off.
Well, this next one is yours. And I have a video for that too. Yes. We're going to Chicago. We're going to Chicago, Freebird.
We're going to the great shithole of Chicago, where the little oversight committee, I guess they're called, decided to cut out the SROs. I'm trying to recall the story right off without getting out and freezing up. Is SROs, they're ending all, they're cutting their budget, and it's like a $10 million budget or so. Am I right there, Iceman?
I don't have it pulled up. It's a $15
million budget.
It's a lot of money,
and they're cutting out officers, and they think it's a good idea to cull the SROs in the schools, and but the school system says they're just going to continue to watch out for their children and their community with no officers somehow. So that's your left-wing liberal shithole Chicago.
Yeah, watch the video. You hear so many people talk about it. It's freaking crazy.
Tell you what, I'd be homeschooling my kids.
Only that,
especially
the
Chicago
school.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, these people are just complete morons.
It was the school board that elected to do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the school board.
Votes to remove Chicago police from those schools where SRO, or school resource officers, now provide security measures. Having police in and around schools has been an ongoing controversy.
WGN's Joel Hillary joining us now with more on this
shootings
story.
are through the roof, but we're going to go ahead and just get rid of all the fucking staff that have a gun. Sure. Yeah, that's it. Make the soft target that much fucking softer. And I guarantee, and unfortunately, innocent children are going to suffer as a result because there's going to be fucking shootings all over. And they're going to be like, we don't know why the crime went up. Because all of a sudden they don't have to worry about getting shot back.
Well, on these videos here, I actually made comments on it. It said, so I said, this is the dumbest thing I've seen. I said, so when you have mass shootings now that happen at these schools, I don't want to see one fucking tear from one parent or anybody who voted for this stupid shit. Okay.
But that ain't how it works. You know damn well if there was a shooting at the school, they're going to go fucking crazy and be like, they're going to do the exact same thing and say, this is crazy. It was the cop's fault. What the fuck? That's why nobody wants to be a cop anymore.
No, I know.
Hi, Mike and Ray. So those in favor of this resolution hope that removing officers from schools will help free up resources to offer students more restorative help like trauma support and holistic safety practices.
Trauma support and holistic safety practices. Okay.
While those in opposition think it's best for officers to stay and build bonds. Starting next school year, CPD student resource officers will no longer be stationed inside of schools. It's a move that Trevon Bosley, a local anti-violence leader and former CPS student, agrees with.
There's been a whole bunch of groups and people who've all wanted this because often kids have been racially profiled as well.
Really? How many times we heard that tonight from these news stories?
Allegedly.
I could just throw up. If I could throw up racially profiling right now.
Harmed by these officers in the schools.
During Thursday's CPS Board of Education meeting.
What the fuck is that?
Look at this shit right here, okay? Look at it. What the fuck is this?
That shade of blue.
What is this? What the fuck is? I guarantee you this is one of them non-binary things or whatever the fuck. What the fuck?
But the blue does clash with the purple. Not quite digging that choice.
7 board members voted in favor of a resolution ending CPS's contract with the Chicago Police Department.
What will change is that armed sworn CPD officers will no longer be stationed inside of the 39 remaining schools that still have SRO.
Another one. This is the problem. They got these fucking cocksuckers on here trying to see what's going to be good for the kids. So instead of having cops in the school, they're going to put cocks in the school for something. I guess I don't know.
It's a move the Chicago Teachers Union and Mayor Brandon Johnson have been pushing for. But not everyone is pleased with the decision to remove cops from public schools.
Yeah, like people in the schools, they build relationships.
This is just the stupidest.
That poor guy's in a fucking wheelchair because of this decision.
Stupidest shit I've ever seen. I was sitting here when I first started reading this. I was like, "Oh my god!"
The money used for officers will now be allocated.
What?
They haven't taken heed of everything across the country with everybody defunding the police and all the crime rates go up.
This is fucking Chicago.
They fucking doubling down, bro. Fucking doubling down.
Yeah, it's like, we're gonna be different than anybody else in the country that defunded the police. I mean, let's and we're not gonna have crime and nobody's gonna care.
Yeah, this is
green dye they put in the fucking river on Patty's Day or St. Patty's Day. Do you think that's what it is? The green dye?
No, it's just idiot. They're just all
Headed towards a multi-layered, comprehensive school safety policy, which advocates hope includes more holistic resources like additional counselors, social workers, and restorative justice
Yeah, they want more counselors.
They couldn't even afford to keep cops in the fucking school, and you want to add 4 new employees?
They want to add counselors and all this other stuff for the children.
Good luck. That ain't how that works.
Yeah, you see how that works out when you treat these kids with white gloves and see what the hell happens.
Yep.
Nothing. There's no reprimand. There is no consequences for jack crap.
Well, you got Mama San. Well, you got wannabe Mama San right here, thinking that they know what's best. Though I mean, even though I'm pretty sure he has a dick. So
piece of shit pansy ass weasels. So that's what this country's coming to.
Like the glasses don't match the fucking tie.
Oh God, let's finish this video so we can get to the next story.
Investing in these schools, and they will have the opportunity to decide how to use
I mean, he's got a man bun. How much more of a chicken shit weasel can you be?
I'm erring on the side of caution because he seems of Asian.
No, you're not.
So maybe he has the ponytail because he's Asian, and it's not a man bun. It's
what about the makeup? What about the fucking makeup he's wearing?
The makeup, he's just gay, I assume. But the fucking glasses and the tie are clashing bad, and that's
just
the only
bothering
thing
the shit out of it.
Javon says when he was a CPS student, he and his peers could have used more therapy.
When he was a student, he could have used more therapy. I'm sure you could.
After a school counselor was killed.
Therapy would have done this piece of shit.
Therapy. You know what I'll never get? Therapy. I don't get a therapy dog. I don't have to go to therapy. When we were younger, we got yelled at and told to walk it the fuck off, and I'm pretty sure I died twice that day. Shit.
Didn't have the resources for counselors or things of that nature. Her loss had a huge effect on a lot of the students around that time. So
I'm just saying this. I know I'm old and shit, but dudes with 2 fucking earrings in still looks just gay. I'm sorry.
I still don't know which one to put it in, the left or the right.
The left was back in the day. The left meant you were straight, and the right meant you were gay or something like that. So now maybe he's bisexual. Fuck, I don't know. It's like I don't know.
The right meant you was like the right meant you was a penis sucker, and the left meant I'm just trying to be like a girl. I don't know, man. Now it don't matter.
The idea that we can have more resources now available for students.
That's an offensive word.
There were several aldermen at today's meeting who expressed opposition to removing cops from CPS, but some say it's a decision principals should be.
What it is, all you did was take. Now with this completely gun-free zone, you're talking about soft target like crazy, okay? So, like I said, when one of these, we see how the Hug a Thug programs work. They do not, okay? So
are they just happy because Baton Rouge finally passed them the murder rate?
I just can't believe you say the Hug a Thug programs don't work. I mean,
they're working wonders in New Orleans.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. In Algiers, Algiers and the West Bank. Oh, good. Everybody they need everybody's picture on a little mug, and they got to give them hugs and kisses, and that's really going to turn their life around. You're a thug and you loving it. Just because somebody give you a little kiss and pat on the ass, so you ain't gonna change your life.
Well, we're going.
I'll tell you what, I know why the hell our viewer numbers are going up, because I turned on the TV today just to turn on the news, and the news lately is garbage. It's a thing about people cheating on their people and having a relationship while they were lawyers and going after Trump and a whole bunch of shit. There ain't nothing but shit on the news.
Well,
oh my God, it's.
Well, now Jennifer says she was born on the West Bank.
No, I was. We both were, actually.
Oh, hey, Iceman. Oh, Iceman was born on the West Bank. He got his life out of the gutter. I don't know what's wrong with these other people.
Well, now we're going to Indiana, where this woman has been arrested.
Again? It happened again?
No, she should have got arrested the first time, but she got arrested because she fell asleep with her child and suffocated or something. The child died. And this is the second time she's done it. Do we see a pattern here?
Chicago School Board
do we see a
votes to
pattern?
I mean, they even stress that, like, please don't sleep with the baby in the bed.
Yeah, I mean,
she was born in Chicago. She moved to Indiana.
Yeah, right.
High school
well, it is
educator
right next
for the
door.
first
I mean,
time.
it's like 30 minutes away.
That's the council. Why do we keep saying it?
Are hearing from his son.
Meanwhile, there are calls for change from the Northside ISD Teachers Union. The medical examiner ruled.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
The fuck?
Oh, what is this bullshit? This ain't part of our story.
No, this is the wrong one.
This don't look like Indiana.
I must have put the wrong one on there. Anyway, this woman suffocated her kid. Is it this one? Yeah, that's her right there.
Yep.
She was breastfeeding her kid, fell asleep, turned over, titty got in kid's face. Poor child died. She's now in jail. Second time she's done this. She's like, "Oh no, I did it again. I did it again."
She's like, "Oh no, not again."
No, not again. What? She needs to have her coochie sewed up where she can't make no more children ever again.
It sounds like a Britney Spears song. Oops.
Oops, I did it again. Yeah, I mean, but at least they did arrest her. She's just a piece of shit.
Now, you know, her kitty might be as big as she is.
It might be.
I can't see from it.
Or at least as big as the baby.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, she could be harboring two weapons, two rocket launchers.
Would be more than happy to die that way.
Roy P. would go take care of it. Yeah, Roy P. says, he wants to get tested and see how much it takes to be suffocated by a titty.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Now we're going to...
I tell you what, boy, it'd take a lot for Roy now.
We're going completely across the pond with Holster.
So basically, this Middle Eastern guy decided he was going to haul ass in his little Mitsubishi Lancer shitbox fucking Tokyo drift car over 100 miles an hour. And of course, because he's a underqualified driver with an overperformance vehicle, it broke loose on him. He lost complete control of the vehicle, putting it into a slide. He killed one woman and left one woman permanently bound in a wheelchair. They sentenced him to 10 years, but he was released after 5. As soon as he was released, he decided he was going to go fucking do it again, and drove without a license and got caught and
running a red light and shit.
He ended up ended up with probation or some shit off of it because, and they asked a young lady what her opinion on it was, and she basically said, "Look, I moved on with my life. I can't keep living with this monster. He's put me in a wheelchair, so
killed her friend."
Yeah, he killed her friend, but she's not going to let him ruin her life. She has a very positive outlook on the entire situation. But yeah, this shitbag should be behind bars.
Yes,
I mean,
he should.
Look, the fact that
his Hug a Thug program didn't work.
No, it didn't work. And right here, I'm going to make an observation.
Suspend his license for another 750 days.
Yeah, whatever. He's driving without it anyway. I'm going to make an observation from this picture, though. It looks like he picks this side of his nose more than the other side of his nose.
No, that was the first 5 years in prison.
Okay.
This is the first 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, that was...
it's an English jail, so you know that, they got cute accents, but widow peckers.
Roy, I don't know which prison she's going to, so you can go visit her. If I find out, I think. How you doing, Kimberly? Glad you're watching. Ian, you'd rock that conjugal visit. He would.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
I don't know why the chat's not working on here for some reason. All right, we're moving on to
Texas.
I don't know who the fuck story that is. You didn't put a label.
Well, it was supposed to be Freebirds.
On it, but I think it.
Yeah, it would have been Freebirds.
I was smart enough to figure that one out.
I'm glad you finally.
I took third grade English. I could figure it out. But we're going to Texas. Apparently, a Texas school teacher was monitoring a bunch of special needs kids, and apparently this big Goliath of a special needs kid pushed this teacher, and he fell and hit his head. And the school district, lied to the wife of this teacher and said that he fell and hit his head. They never mentioned. They tried to cover up the push by this special needs kid. And so I don't know. So they had a press conference. They just mentioned a fall and all. So they apparently tried to cover it up.
Yeah, they were trying to say the man just fell down and did it. Well, it sounds like this kid might have pushed him because the coroner's saying it's a homicide.
Huh. Well, we'll look into it then.
So let's say,
once the coroner says it, they ain't got a choice. They have to start that investigation.
Schools do not want to put stuff out like this. You can talk to SROs all over the nation, I'm sure. These cops can bust kids with drugs, and they don't want you to arrest the kids or anything like that. Because the more shit they have like that, it makes the school look bad. They don't want parents to be thinking, damn, I want my kid to go to school there and shit like that. Same thing with colleges. A lot of college crime is not reported. A lot of
the law enforcement entities are completely separate.
But they don't report it. Like I said, a lot of crime on college campuses are not reported the way it should be because they don't want it to look bad. So hopefully they find out what happened to this poor man, 70-something years old.
I hope his family's made whole. Millions. I hope they never run out of money.
Hopefully. This next one is going to be me. We're going to 23.
The butter churning girl.
Well, you know the story. You go ahead and tell it.
Oh, no, I only read the headline.
Oh, never mind then. He just only read the headlines.
Oh.
That figure.
So we'll give you this. There was a farmer that had a daughter that needed a man.
No, this woman was married. Don't be making fun of this poor woman.
Yeah. The guy came in and churned her butter. Churned it good.
No. Let me read the story.
We'll read your story. We'll see. You're probably going to be a better storyteller.
Why y'all didn't study your stories beforehand?
I did.
This ain't my story.
The police
making one up.
They're searching. A 23-year-old Amish pregnant woman was found dead, murdered in her Pennsylvania home. Monday afternoon, the police responded to the home in Sparta Township.
Sparta,
yeah. They have no suspects. The husband was at work. Some other people came, brought it up and found the body. They don't have a clue. Who kills a pregnant woman? You got to be one sick bastard, one sick person.
You didn't find her on the internet.
Hopefully, they find something because, like I said, right now they don't really have anything, and this is the Amish country. I mean.
Well, we know they don't have video cameras.
No, there's not going to be no security cameras, nothing like that. We'll see. A lot of times with stuff like this, sometimes it is a relative. So we're going to have to wait and find out on that one. So if I find out more stuff on it, I will definitely update it.
But do we have more information? I can write them a letter because I'm pretty sure they won't, reach out to the podcast.
Well, next we go into Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio.
Whose story is this?
Well, it would be Holstera's.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That is not mine.
Well, it was supposed to be.
Ohio, Mom?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because this story's come out all jacked.
I was working court today, so I was just doing this and other shit at the same time. So at least you got it.
Yeah. That's okay. See, who's reading it?
I think I got a video. Let's just watch the video. How's that?
There you go. It's about
death
an Ohio
of a
mom who
Brandeis
left
High
a
School
toddler.
educator for the first time.
The Cleveland woman who left her 16-month-old daughter home alone for 10 days while she went on vacation in Puerto Rico and Michigan has pleaded guilty to aggravated murder. On June 6, 2023, Crystal Candelario left her daughter Jalen home alone. She told police that she left the 16-month-old girl while she went out on vacation for a week. Today, the prosecutor's office announced Candelario pleaded guilty to aggravated murder and endangering children. Sentencing is set for March.
This piece of shit woman.
Drag her to
right
the
here.
Source of water.
This woman right here left her 16 or 18-month-old baby. baby's probably barely walking if it is walking. You know, it can't feed itself. Oh, I'm just going to leave the kid at home alone and go on vacation for 10 fucking days. Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously she didn't think.
It's not a fucking cat can't even do that.
What I think should happen is this woman right here, and people, y'all can't keep yourselves calm in them chats because y'all don't need. No. We need to lock. She needs to be locked in her cell. Close the door. And don't feed her nothing to drink, nothing to eat, because this child was 16 months old, could not fend for itself at all, couldn't get itself nothing to drink or eat. Don't give her nothing to drink and nothing to eat for 10 days. See how that works out for her. I guarantee you she'll be dead. She will be dead at the end of it. This piece of shit woman right here had to go get some more dick stuck in her, most likely, instead of taking care of her child.
Actually, well,
I don't know what you think. I mean, you obviously, I don't care if you're in your right mind or not. Obviously, you know what's going to happen for a 6-month-old. They can't even feed themselves.
Exactly.
What the hell would it? What you just gonna do? Like you feed a cat and just put a bunch of food out on the floor?
It don't work like that. 16 months old. Like I said, they need to lock this woman in her cell and not give her nothing to eat or drink for 10 days.
Like
see how it's going to work out.
I like that. Can we televise that? And maybe we could charge people to watch.
No, she needs more counseling.
No,
that's what's going on.
Think about it. We can even gamble on.
If she was in Chicago,
give up on.
If she was in Chicago, if she was in Chicago, they would want to send her to counseling and try to,
mayor.
Yeah, she's the wrong color for the mayor of Chicago.
Anyway, let's go to.
She's got a little bit of melanin. Anyway,
we're coming into Louisiana.
A family's upset after a man. Okay, so the way this story goes is this young lady, and this gentleman were both inside of a casino gambling. They both met that way. They had no prior knowledge of each other, whatever led to some other things, and they both agreed to go somewhere mutually and do drugs. Basically, the young lady could not handle the said drugs. I guess his tolerance must have been higher than hers. She started having an OD. He panicked and dumped her body publicly. In the story, they didn't say anything about it, sexual assault or anything, but she was found half dressed and then abandoned to OD and die. So they went on a stretch to lock him up because I had to really search for what he was charged with, and it was improper disposing of a body. He is ending up getting probation, and the family is, of course, upset. But at the same time, if they did the drugs together, they already did the full investigation and could not find that he was supplying her with drugs. They were just mutually doing them.
You dumped a dead body like it was a piece of fucking trash, and you got probation.
Yeah, and they do go into the stats of more times than not. That's the way it's going to be.
They give him probation because he's going into the rehab program for dumping dead bodies, and they'll rehabilitate him.
He's a convicted felon. I seen a thing where they couldn't use habitual offender stuff on him, nothing like that, because it was over 10 years. So he's a career criminal. Okay, career criminal.
Oh my God! So if he smoked a bag of marijuana, you would say life in prison in Louisiana, wouldn't you?
Yep, lock his ass up.
Yep. See. Yep. Okay. Make no mistake about it. Here, I'm gonna go out on a limb for you guys. This young lady right here is a fucking idiot.
Well, she was.
Dope, she died.
Well, she was.
That's
fucking
what
idiot.
happens when you smoke drugs.
He could have called the ambulance or the cops or something instead of dumping her in a fucking parking lot.
He is going to probably more than likely overdose and die one day as well. Bravo. That's the life they chose. The minute this young lady chose to go back to the room and do drugs, she took that chance. Don't give a shit. No sympathy for either one.
No, that's not right. She was probably thinking, hey, we're just going to go have sex, and then he talked to her. He convinced her to do drugs. She probably wasn't going to do drugs.
I doubt it. She was probably a dope head at the beginning, but my thing is you just don't dump a human body out there like just trash. I wouldn't dump a dog out there like that.
But he didn't want to go back to jail. He had been arrested before.
Fuck
But
that.
it's been over 10 years, so.
Next, we're going back to the New Orleans area in Kenner with Freebird over here.
Kenner?
Yes, and we're talking about some illegal aliens, because that's what I still call them. I don't call them migrants. They're illegal aliens because they came here illegally.
Not anymore. They're hot tacos because fucking Texas is on fire. So they're just like little tamales at this point.
And there he is right there. This piece of shit right here. If Freebird.
Man, look at that nice hair.
Yeah, he does have nice hair. I gotta say that. Freebird just left us, I guess. Guess he didn't.
No. I had to brush up on it because this illegal moron, the stupid ass illegal alien, has got 4 names, and I can't pronounce either one of them. So
yeah, you should skip the name.
Zach Wide. The initial investigation started with a 14-year-old guy held by a knife point for a rape.
Well, this guy only looks 14.
Nope, he's not.
Yeah. No, he's probably 30.
I guarantee he's only 5'2".
But I don't know why they're a bunch of Mexicans raping, because they're a bunch of Mexicans. They all got little dicks, so I'm not. That's probably why they raping the 13 and 14-year-olds. Because obviously,
Well, he's not Mexican. He's Honduran.
Same shit.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
2 borders, not 1.
I know.
Two borders.
You need more counseling. You need more counseling. Heisman.
Yeah, we need to go more training classes. They fucked it up.
What you say, T-Bird?
Still got some kind of Hispanic background.
Yeah, T-Bird say he's still Hispanic. Is all Hispanic.
Yeah. He was booked on
the amount of ignorance.
Armed robbery, aggravated battery, first-degree rape, aggravated assault. He raped the girl, but before that, he robbed the guy and stabbed him in the head with a knife.
Why do you have to fucking stab
I'm getting so sick of hearing this word. Oh, he's undocumented. He's a fucking illegal alien. Just call it how it is.
He's only undocumented because our borders are wide the fuck open. Because if it was closed, he would be documented.
No, our borders aren't open. What you trying to say, Holster?
No, that's your next Democrat. That's your next Democrat.
We got enough of them here.
No, it's not.
That's your next Democratic vote. They just lost the Democratic voter because he's gonna be in jail. I don't know. They'll send him a ballot.
But this is what's coming in.
In their prison system, they'll send him a ballot in the prison system.
Fucking criminals. That's what's coming in to our borders right now. By Joe Biden. By Joe Biden in the
best and most qualified immigrants over our borders to
do
our wonderful, hard-working jobs.
He's mad because he got a little dick.
Probably so. It's
just like Englishmen.
Unfortunately, too bad that he won't get murked in. He won't get murked in jail or nothing like that because jails are.
He's gonna go in there. He's gonna come out worse criminal than he went in.
Oh look, dude's taking a shit on him. Yeah, that's it. He's a good boy, taking a big dump on Felipe's head over there. So
no, you'll get some skinheads that'll stab him in prison. Hopefully,
Bill, I don't care. I don't care about feelings. The liptards can suck my dick. So I don't care. It just don't do it. I just don't care. Let's take this piece of shit off.
Right, Jennifer says she knows something about Latino wieners. I don't know. She said she didn't want to comment on it, but
we got some Latinos in the family that have been married into the family. They needed green cards. Did I say that out?
They're documented.
I don't know if they are or not. I was just wanting to see if they did shingles. I need a new fucking roof.
Do you really? Didn't you do it?
No, I need a new roof on my house. Not the clubhouse. So all right, everybody. That's the end of those stories. I want to throw this out here before I forget.
Hot nuts.
Well, we're gonna vote on hot nuts, but I want to throw this out. There is a story that we were supposed to talk about tonight, but when I started looking stuff into it, there's so much into it. I want to do almost a short whole episode on it by itself. I don't know if I'm going to do it live or if I'm just going to do it for the Patreons yet. We'll see. It's about It's out of New Jersey or two, and it's just fucking asinine. It's fucking shit. But anyway,
Jennifer wants you to know that
that's going to be that's going to be.
You just gonna throw it out there and not say shit about it, or you just? I mean,
well, you got to leave the suspense about it, so people want to come back and listen to it.
Story, and he just sends me another one and goes.
I don't want to just tell. If I tell a story, then why would they come back and listen to it?
Because we got better.
Well, look, I got a story. Y'all stay tuned next week, and I'll tell you about it.
I got a story from the day while I was. I got a story today from when I was working court.
Yeah. Oh,
y'all, everybody, y'all want a piece of advice? I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to Iceman give y'all a piece of advice, okay?
Oh shit!
Do not
imagine this
when you're coming to court on certain matters. Might be drug-related matters. Do not come to court. Do not come to court tweaking on drugs, and then you're standing in front of the judge, and she's trying to give you a break and offering you drug courts. You ain't got to go to jail and stuff like that. But you're tweaking, and you look at the judge and say, "I don't want to go to drug court. Don't want drug court." And the judge is like, "Why? Do you like using drugs?" "Oh no, I don't like using drugs." The judge says, "Could you pass a drug?" The judge looks and says, "Well, can you pass a drug test right this moment?" "No." "All right, remand her into custody. She can't get out until she goes straight to fucking rehab from there." But don't come to court tweaking, okay, on drugs when you're there for drugs.
Jared, I can't wait to see that story. That's funny shit.
It makes
yeah, Jared, I'd love to hear that story.
Yeah, dude, that would piss me off.
Obviously, the first one wasn't bad enough. Obviously, the person wasn't bad enough to disable a vehicle.
Yeah, we just got to get Jared on to tell that one. But yeah, don't come to court. No. Oh, and also, if you're going to court, I know none of my listeners would do it because y'all are the smartest listeners in the world ever. But if you know any other stupid people and they're going to court, don't bring your fucking kids to court. They had like 5 people brought their kids to court. And I'm talking like fucking little kids, like 2, 3, 4 infants. And I tell people, I'm like, I don't know why they let them in. I don't have a choice on it. But I look at them like, as soon as that kid makes one peep, you got to get out. Well, guess how long that takes? It don't take long. This one lady I walked up to, the kid was crying. I walk up to the lady. I said, "You got to go." She's like, I said, "You got to get them kids out of here." "Oh, well, I gave her some candy." I said, "No, you got to go." But I said, "You're not understanding me, lady. I wasn't giving you an option. I'm telling you to leave. Get out of the thing. This isn't a discussion." Okay?
Right.
Of course, she got pissy. She fucking left.
She got kids, but you let the twerking people come on. I'm a twerking. You can let the tweaking people come on into court.
Yeah, they come on to court, but she went to jail.
They're allowed to.
She went to jail.
My favorite is when they hold their hand there and then say that they're not high or intoxicated. They're like, Your Honor, I'm not intoxicated and I can agree to things. I'm thinking, Your Honor, that person's fucked up.
So dumb dick. He said they've been counting how many times you said dumb dick tonight.
Oh, me or Jared? Jared said he used it, or I did.
No, Jared said you used it like 1,000,000 times tonight.
Oh, did I? I didn't.
Look, Freebird. Look, Freebird's new name.
I use dumb dick too much.
Come on, guys, y'all do got to vote for hot nuts.
Freebird. All right. Let me give y'all that. Then we're going to tell another story real fast. We got the San Francisco Commission taking the power away from traffic stops. We have we got the hospital security guards stealing patients' shit and going shopping at Walmart. We got the van driver re-driving, and we got the illegal alien that killed people. I'm going with the security guard.
Go with the damn security
I'm going
guard.
Security guard because I was just totally stupid.
How fucking stupid can you be? There's a pretty quick trace right back to you, especially if the cops handed you the fucking wallet, dumbass. I would just assume I'd be getting set up. So I'm going with the security guard that stole the wallet down here.
Freebird has a new nickname, by the way. All right. His new nickname is Open Mike. Okay, it is not Freebird no more. It is Open, or it's Hot Mike. We're just gonna call him Hot Mike. Okay,
that's right.
Because
I got
Freebird, it might be in HR before long at his real job. Okay, it's called, I told him always assume the mic is hot when you were talking about a fellow employee that's in a whole different country, and you're like, and he's in his Zoom meeting, and you walk in and don't realize he's already in the meeting, and you're like, why is this stupid piece of shit from fucking India coming in our meeting when he ain't even over here and shit like that? And the motherfucker's like on the mic already.
True story. They like, hey, I don't know why he didn't ever say that. They're like, hey, the dude you bashing is on the speakerphone. He can hear you. I was like, you asshole! You asses didn't even tell me he was on the speakerphone. I didn't know he was in the meeting. I mean,
well, at least I cleared the air
he
for you
zoomed
there,
in.
boss. I don't like it.
He zoomed in from India. How am I supposed to know he's on the meeting call? I was like, this sorry ass Indian bastard. He's probably listening to us. He's hacking our stuff.
He don't understand you anyway.
Calling about your car's extended warranty.
Yes. Right. So the dude's name's Mohan. They like, you do Mohan. You know he was listening. I said, you asses didn't say nothing. I didn't know he was listening.
You got two jobs. Oh, Senator, man, you.
Next time, that's a great. I was like, good thing I didn't say he was in the India screwing goats. I mean, just screwing Iceman's goats.
Just stay away from my goats. We're going to give the hot nuts to the Florida security guard. Yeah, Mr. Hot Mike over there. How do you Freebird the hot nut? Yeah, he told me that, and I was like, oh, God, that's freaking just... Because I had just seen a meme thing. It says, HR called, said we're not allowed to use nicknames at work anymore. So, ass rectal juice turned me in. So,
you're a stupid dumbass.
Yeah.
Jennifer, that's no lie. I've done that before. It's like a form. Sometimes you can listen in the background. No, I have. I backed Jennifer's statement up. I've heard it's like a barn of animals in the background. And I was like, man, you bunch of...
Now, I've heard like a room full of fucking people. It always sounds like a call center like you would see from the Wolf of Wall Street with like 50 people in it.
Well, yeah, I called
right here.
I had the IRS call me one time like that, and then they sounded very from a different country. And let me tell you what, if you ask an IRS not agent but an IRS officer that if their mom has good pussy, they will cuss you out. They will cuss you out and hang up on you. I'm not saying I know that from experience. I'm just, and then they actually answer when you call back. So when you're stuck in traffic and you're calling the scammers back to fuck with them, it's some good times.
They're not calling your mother.
Yeah, well, they've threatened me. They're like, we will send the police department to your house. I'm like, oh, really? I said, you just called the police department, you stupid ass.
They threatened me when I was like,
I say,
oh, we're going to send police to arrest you. I said, look, could y'all get here before lunch? Because I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I got to get to jail before they serve lunch. I heard it's like ham sandwich day or something like that. Oh yeah,
go goats day,
dude. Government cheese is great. I love me some government cheese.
I want to hear your goat though. You need to record your goat and play that in the audio clip. Him screaming like he's getting murdered.
We discussed where when you brought him home, they just screamed at the neighbors.
Well, they haven't been screaming.
Iceman said his new goat screamed like a woman getting murdered,
And, when I captured them, yeah, they were not happy. And they still kind of skittish with me. I guess because the first time they met him, I grabbed them by the horns and threw them in a metal box and brought them to a strange place.
He thought he was getting raped. He thought he was. That goat thought he was back in India getting raped.
Goat nap. thought Mohan was going to come get him.
See, yeah, Mohan was behind him. He was screaming like a stuck baby boy.
He is going to make your entire phone network not work. He's gonna unplug AT&T and Verizon next week.
Yes, I got my goats already. 2 of them anyway. I got to send this money some lady some money for some. I got to send the lady some money to hold a new baby goat.
Like there's like a ransom fee here for this new goat.
Goats are expensive. I didn't realize how expensive.
I love it.
I didn't realize how expensive goats were, but
they can be. Yeah,
they can be quite pricey.
But you should get them for petting, not for fucking. I mean,
well, no, I'm getting them because I want them to eat eat the grass and stuff like that.
You need some. You need to get the quiet goats.
Your ass. Let's not talk about it on the podcast.
Well, you need to train them like the story we did. You need to train them to watch your house like the other go-goats.
Oh, the go-goats, yeah.
So if anybody ever robs your house, they chase you down the street and you just look for your goat and there's your shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tracking goat.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, we appreciate y'all watching. Pay attention. I got some other I got a whole nother live episode already on here. I meant to put out earlier this week and didn't. So it's ready to go. So maybe I'll do that. But like I said, that other one I want to do, I don't know if I'm going to do it live or for the Patreon yet. So yeah, sit back and see. Other than that, go follow me on Rumble. So when we get kicked off all these other platforms, I can still watch us live.
Rumble,
not Rumble. That's you're on. You go check out Holster's new profile on Grindr and just like follow on all the stuff, share it, check out the merchandise, stuff like that. I ain't gave a T-shirt out in a while. We're gonna have to do it. Maybe
you got polygamy goats.
Maybe next weekend we'll next Wednesday on Facebook I'll put the meme thing out and try to do another T-shirt thing. So
Kelly got rammed by polygamy goats.
Yeah. Stay safe. Watch back. Watch parties back.
Peace.
Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions.
Lions.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things.